Hey YouTubers, and welcome back to another Dragon Ball Super open question video. So this video is going to be a little bit different. It's something I kind of was thinking about after the most recent chapter from this Dragon Ball Super manga. Basically when we get to see Goku out of essentially nowhere really use the HAKAI technique against Merge Zamasu when they're actually fighting. And of course, you know, I'm not going to actually ask you guys if you want to go into the comment section below and tell me one way or another, for whatever reason, why you think that that was just kind of such an ass pull or why it didn't make sense. I mean, take this as your forum on my channel to basically share your grievances with that, or whether you enjoy Toritaro's writing or the manga as a whole, and what your thoughts on it with the anime as a whole. I mean, this is an open question. This is basically an open forum for you guys to basically just share all your thoughts and opinions about any of the stuff that I talk about here. But with that being said, I kind of wanted to open up a question to you guys, something I've been thinking ever since essentially this all started, really. Like, as soon as they showed Goku having that ability, and even more so, honestly, just kind of how I'd like to see this happening. Also in Dragon Ball Super episode 95, I believe it was, we get to see how Gods of Destruction can give mortals HAKAI energy. You know, that might not be its full power or amount of power that a god would put into it, because we got to see Goku not necessarily die from it, and basically Frieza just completely took over and took control of it, but was able to basically gather up the energy and take it for himself. But one of the things I was thinking was, when it comes to Goku and Vegeta fusing in Dragon Ball Super, would they ever fuse again? And essentially in the manga, really, if Goku can have this power to use at his own free will, and Beerus didn't have to give it to him, but essentially they could do it in the anime too, considering what we learned in episode 95. But if Goku and Vegeta fuse, would you want to see them do, if they're fighting someone like a Merge Zamasu, or even like someone like, let's just say, the Grand Priest, or someone like Zeno, would you want to see them fuse and have to, in order to actually put the finishing blow on whoever they're fighting, do a Big Bang KamehameHAKAI, where it's essentially just a Beerus move, like a God of Destruction move, along with a Goku move and a Vegeta move, all into one massive energy beam that shoots someone and just erases them from existence, you know? Or even just essentially, you know, even Goku, if he, like in the manga, can basically just have this energy, do a KamehameHAKAI, would be pretty awesome as well. So I'm just kind of opening it up to you guys. What are your thoughts on this? What are your opinions on this? Personally, it'd be something that I would really like to see. A lot of people have been talking about this particular upcoming Tournament of Power. One of the big narratives that we had as a fan base going into this, although it seems less and less likely with each week, basically, you know, with the more build-up that we got, and now we're actually here and we're going to be doing this tournament. But one of the things was, a lot of people were saying that this could potentially, I mean, just absolutely potentially be something that the Grand Priest, or maybe even the future Zeno, or one of the Gods of Destruction, or somebody steps in, interrupts the tournament, and gets all the strong people around when they basically shouldn't be around, or where they shouldn't usually all be together, and just takes everybody out and presents themselves as one of the strongest mortals or strongest beings in all of existence throughout all the multiverses. And then how do you stand up? How do you fight that guy? Considering the fact they've already retconned the Potara fusion to not be permanent and it only lasts an hour, I would imagine at some point it'd be really cool to have Goku and Vegeta fuse once again in order to take out the enemy. And then for whatever reason, the only way they can do it is to not only utilize Goku and Vegeta's power multiplied by the Potara fusion, but also kind of placed in a way where they're also using the God Destruction technique with the HAKAI, so we get this huge final beam struggle where it's, you know, KamehameHAKAI, and you just like shoot that thing at that guy and just completely obliterate them from existence. Basically the same way that we saw Cell get obliterated after the Cell games when Gohan basically took him out, something like that. But I just can't get that thought out of my mind, guys. I just think that would be so freaking cool, and I just wanted to make this quick little open question video to basically ask you guys about this. What do you think? Do you think that they could potentially do that? I mean, if Goku does know the technique, or Beerus could give him the energy, I mean, assuming everything else that Dragon Ball Super has done thus far, it would be, you know, possible for them to do that technique, and it would be really interesting to see them fuse 3 techniques from 3 different characters and just put it into one big final finishing move. I would really like to see that. And you know, also considering the Big Bang Kamehameha was not necessarily utilized very well. They were going to do it in GT against Omega Shenron, you know, with Gogeta, and they basically lost their time limit. So considering the fact they already know there's a time limit on the Potara fusion, or even if they do the Metamorian fusion, essentially they probably wouldn't take any time to fight. You know, that would be the last ditch effort thing, and it'd be more like a Janemba fight with that particular technique than them dragging out the fight. Even though we'd want to see more and more of that stuff, I definitely think that everything they've established thus far would indicate that that's going to be a very, very quick technique. But honestly, guys, just something I wanted to kind of throw out there, kind of get y'all's opinion on and everything else like that. But you know, guys, with that being said, I'm going to catch y'all in the next open question videos. Please make sure to go comment in the comment section below anything that you actually think about this particular topic or the manga or anything else like that. Like I said in the beginning, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Make sure to hit that bell over by the subscriber button. Please make sure to share this out to all your friends, and I'm going to catch y'all in the next video. Bye.